Good morning, good morning, good morning. GM. Got a lot to build today. Okay, let's go ahead and first things first, let's get you that key. I was thinking about it and I really cracked the go ahead and launch the app. I made some changes, so I just quit it. I've been making changes actually. I just quit it and now I gotta reactivate it, make sure the key is working for me. If the key works for me, then it's gonna work for you. There it is. See if it works. Success. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, now let's go ahead and see if this works. Trading bots here. Poly market, need that as well. Yes. Pull that out. Yes. Bring that over here. Okay, we got this now. Poly market, Solana, AI agents. Okay. Close some of these tabs. That's a lot. Poly market. Okay, this is Hyperliquid data layer. Okay. Hyperliquid data layer, cross exchange. Need that. Yeah. Close that. Close that. Quant app. Need that. AI agent to click. Okay. That one's fine. I actually want that to be that's fine there. That's fine there. Perfect. All right. All right. I think the key is working for me, so it should work for you. Welcome to the day. It's a beautiful day to be alive, gentlemen. It's a beautiful day to be alive. Let's go ahead and see if I can find the chat here. 777 to you, sir. Certified. What's up, Liquid? What's up, Ingrid? Hidden depth and holes. Sounds interesting. What's up, Postal? Somebody knocked me off the throne up here, so I'm pissed. Pissed. T? Nah, what's that for? This is T right here. This is C, okay. C. C. What happened? Claude not found? What the heck? What happened? That is very, very weird. Command not found. Claude not found? That's weird. That is very weird. I'm on my computer. So something super weird just happened. Says Claude not found, command not found Claude, but I've literally been using Claude all day. I literally used it today. I had a Claude already open on my computer, and I was using Claude Code. This is Claude Code, and it's saying command not found. It's super weird. Do you know what could have happened overnight? I didn't restart my computer or anything. It's like it got uninstalled or something. Codex is still there. What the hell? How could that have happened? Is my question. I literally use Claude all day, every day. And then all of a sudden I woke up this morning and it's gone. Yeah, let's brew it. Max? Who's Max? May 21st? Try this instead to see if Homebrew did anything recently. Maybe I'll say Conda deactivate. And then I'll say T. Hmm. NVM current, it says. Then NVM list. Run this as well. Okay, let me run it all. Here you go, dude. Found it. Look at the last line. Claude is installed under node. System path. Fix it with dot. Interesting. Very interesting. It's a key in everything here for you guys. So it showed this. Didn't send anything, matter of fact. Okay, so it got uninstalled. That's very weird. Has that happened to anybody else? That's very weird. I'm like trying to think here. Did I uninstall it last night while I was sleeping? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I did. I don't think so. That would be 100% sleepwalking. would be it would be 100% sleepwalking, dude. See, see thing. Okay, we're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. That's very weird. I don't know what to tell you about that. Let's get it. Let's go. That's one of the weirder things I've ever seen, to be honest. Today, I'm going to use AI in order to build trading bots that trade 24/7, 365. By the end of this, you're going to see all the code. You're going to see absolutely everything. So you as well can have trading bots that trade for you while you sleep, while you eat, while you do other things. Remove all emotions out of your trading. It's time. Okay, let's get it, dude. I'll show you everything here. So you can see I already have a few bots running here. This is a momentum bot. This is another momentum bot. These are on extended. This is a market maker. Okay. These are a bunch of different bots on Polymarket here. I'm testing a bunch of different ideas at all times. And I actually need to claim a bunch of, you can see the balances are low because I have to claim them on Polymarket. You know how that goes. You have to claim your cash. Today, I am going to be building for Polymarket as well. I am going to be building for Hyperliquid as well. I'm going to go ahead and start off with my Solana bot. You can see it running here. And it looks like this is the thing that has come to the top. So I run a Solana bot here to just almost scan the market, $1 size, and whatever floats to the top is a good, it's literally up and it's literally trending. So I like to run this at all times. It's a copy bot, and essentially I'll be able to see what floats to the top. So then from there, I can go ahead and see, hey, is it something I want to put into another bot? Maybe like a trending bot. This is just based off of what happened in 2024. We crushed on Solana. Also, we're the first to trade on Hyperliquid as well. So we're going to be building for both platforms today. You can see here, I want to go ahead and check out these. But first, I want to go ahead and sell some losers. So I have this other bot here that sells losers. And then I've got this other bot here that gets refunds. So if you're trading on Solana, you get refunds every time you open up or you close an account. And a lot of people don't know that. So let's go ahead and first open up these and see if there's anything that catches my eye. Now, most of this is trash. But within the trash, there's gold. I didn't miss anything when Solana was popping last time because I did this exact process I'm showing every single day here today. Here today, here yesterday, the day before. I'm following the RBI system, research backtest implement. So let me look at these top ones here and see if there's anything good. A lot of them are going to be rug pulls. Most of them are going to be rug pulls. Solana is not popping, but when it does start popping, I will be there first. 16 minutes ago, that's too long ago for a trade. 16 seconds ago, okay, this is at least active. Okay, research Sol. I don't know what this is, but I'll come back to it in a second. Shape Store has been here for quite a while, but it's only 1 minute ago, so it's not a lot of trading. I'll keep it open for now. CL1, interesting. So this is oil, right? Cortical Labs, but they're naming it CL1. Again, most of these, this is like the riskiest part of today is being shown right now. So be careful in Solana land. Okay, so this one, 6 minutes ago, not enough volume. 8 seconds ago, okay. So this is being traded. I can't be mad at it for buying it. I'm just looking to make sure that the bot is working well. It's a bot that is looking at other people's positions, and based off of their positions, it's going and buying some of them based off an algorithm as well. We built it all here live on YouTube. Okay, I can't be mad at this one. It looks like it's trading Scuba Nick. Okay. And like I said, this is the most risky portion of today, as I will be trading on perps, and that's risky as well, but risky in its own way. Don't use too much leverage, fam. So 1 minute ago, 2 minutes ago, 3 minutes ago. Okay. Cat Fu here. I think I'm gonna close this one. Cat Fu here. 40 seconds ago, 40 seconds ago. Okay. Getting warm here. Look at this. It's saying my swap is getting warm. How do I make it less warm? Remember, I built this agent. So I'm building a bunch of bots today, but I also have agents looking over me because, you know, this stream is kind of heavy. We do it. How do we do it? Biggest ball hog is bot 26 right now, using 331 megabytes. Why, though, is my question. Let's go ahead and fix that right now. So this needs to be lighter. It has to be lighter. Why is this always taking up the most? That's my question. So I've got this guardian angel here. This guardian angel here is essentially looking over my shoulder, making sure that keep the stream up, making sure my swap doesn't get too full. Since I do show this all live because I believe code's a great equalizer, it's a little heavier on resources. But for you, you don't need a big computer or anything like that. So bot 26 here. You're a resource hog. So let's go ahead and tell her, tighten up, dude. Bot 26.py is an absolute resource hog. How can we go ahead and fix this so it's not such a hog? You can see right now it says next cycle in 9 minutes, 4 minutes, whatever. So I would assume that this is literally the least hogginess it should be. Go ahead and give me some ideas of how to bring this back down to earth. Interesting. I'm on Minimax 2.5. Maybe that had something to do with it. Let's see how Minimax 2.5 does here. Actually, I don't even want to do that. How do we switch back? How do we look at my config on Claude Code specifically? I essentially have something that lets me switch between Minimax 2.5 and Claude. You know, Claude Code is through Claude and Anthropic. So we built in a switch to be able to go back to Opus 4.6. Can you go ahead and switch it back to 4.6 instead of Minimax M2.5? Thank you. All right, so this is Minimax M2.5, but I'm paying for the best always. I have to. It's just a game, dude. I see the issue. Here's the main memory hogs in bot 26, the thread pool executor with 10 threads. Data frame never explicitly cleared multiple copies, created PD that, okay. CSV files read repeatedly without cleanup, no garbage collection between cycles. Add periodic, okay. Delete data frames explicitly after this. Reduce threads. So what are those threads for? Yeah, why are we running 10 threads? What are they for? Don't change anything yet. I just want to understand this before I make a change. Thank you. I'll help you switch your Claude Code back to 4.6, Opus 4.6. Thank you, because I'm stepping on the gas every day. 777, good to see you, Chess. Keys in the chat. Great question. Let me explain what those threads are doing. So the threads are transactions from the follow list, reads your follow list, people to follow, parallel API calls. Each thread calls Bird Eye API, Y10 threads, more threads equals faster. Yeah, but why is it running during the next cycle in 2 minutes and 56 seconds? You know, I feel like that should run when we're about to make, we're about to run that portion, right? So instead of running it the whole time while it's sleeping, shouldn't we run it once we're done sleeping? Let me check your current settings to see where Minimax is configured. Okay, maybe I wrote that down somewhere. Let's go ahead to my directory. I hope I did. I didn't. Minimax. Let's go ahead here. You're right to question that, but let me clarify. Actually, the threads don't run during sleep. Looking at the code again, just checks this. The threads in thread pool executor only run when bot 26 actually executes. That's every 10 minutes when the cycle triggers. During the sleep continuation, it just sits there. So where's the 331 coming from? The memory is accumulating across cycles. It's not from threads running during sleep. Here's what's happening. Cycle runs, thread executes, data loaded into memory, cycle ends, goes to sleep, 10 minutes. The issue is the data frames created in the previous cycle aren't being deleted. That makes more sense. Can we go ahead and fix that? We still need that data in the CSVs, so hopefully you're able to save them somewhere, but not in the memory. I see the Minimax file, JSON to switch back to Opus 4.6. You have a couple of questions. Say that currently active. Just run Claude Code normally. It uses say, not JSON. Now, see, the thing is, I need you to change the settings here because I don't know how to do it. I need to go back to Opus
Imagine you had everything
4.6.
you wanted. Everything. Imagine you were everything you ever wanted to be and capture that feeling. That's the easiest way to manifest what you want.
Done. All right, let's go ahead and say here, does it change back? Hopefully. Minimax 2.5. Model, maybe? Minimax 2.5. I'm cooked, dude. Whatever I did to switch it. It's weird because when I open it back up, I'm still on the Minimax 2.5. I even went to slash model and changed it back to Opus. It's somewhere like in my settings config. We made a flag make it easy to switch between Minimax M2.5 and Opus. Done. Here's what I changed. Fixes. Added GC. Was making DF, okay, then modifying it. Now added raw data, okay. Added cleanup and fetch transactions from follow list. Added cleanup in check single wallet. Added cleanup in bot 26. Okay, so let's go ahead here and say, oh snap, we need Solana, it says. Okay, so let's get some Solana in there as well. How do we get Solana in there? Well, dude, I got a bot for that. I got a bot or agent for everything. A bot or an agent for everything, dude. Let's go get some cash back. You close these accounts. I got 73 accounts I gotta close. I'm gonna get hella cash back. Get mad cash back, B. And then on top of that, I think I'm gonna go ahead and buy just a little bit of Solana, maybe like $5. Now let's go ahead and see how much cash I get back. Okay, let me check. Okay, so Anthropic default model. See, there we go. Look at that. I see the issue. Looking back, it's this Anthropic model. These environment variables override the model. Can you tell me how you're switching? Yeah, I actually don't know about that flag. So maybe you could just go ahead and switch that part back to Opus 4.6 so I can be back on that. I did switch to Minimax, but I think that was just for funsies. I know that a lot of broke boys follow me, so I'm just trying to help you out. I'm gonna use 4.6, Opus 4.6 every day. And I understand like I want to help as well. So when I see an opportunity like that, $10 a month instead of 200, I'm gonna show you guys. I cooked myself by showing you guys, and that's okay because I know at least 10 of you guys now have access to agentic AI, and I believe code's a great equalizer. Done. Switched it back. Let's see if that's facts. It's a thing, gang. It's not facts. Um, I'm not sure if it's working because I closed out and I got back in, and you can see it still shows Minimax 2.5. Same model here. What model are you? Want me to restart the bot? I already did, Shorty. So thank you. So thank you, Guardian Angel. I appreciate you. Notes taking a lot up. Google Chrome taking a lot up. Okay. Well, I mean, that makes sense. I've got all these tabs open here. You can see default haiku is Minimax and 2.5. Data's still being saved. Good. Good, good, good. Let's close some of these. 1 minute ago, 16 seconds ago. Okay, do I have all right, I don't even have MetaMask on here, dude. I want to look through some of those bots. While we're trying to fix that, I'm gonna go ahead and look through some of my extended bots here. Because I've been running them here for a couple of days now. Well, I'm always running them. It's just I tested some new things and I want to go ahead and see how they're doing. So account 1, 2, and 3. Starting here. Okay. So today I'm building a bunch of trading bots here. You can see this is one of them I'm looking into here, and you can see that it's been running all night. Process I start with is research, backtest, and incubate. You can see it's making buys and sells overnight. It's in a choppy market here. P&L positive, little loss. So 3 plus 3, negative 0.38, plus 2.4, negative 2.8, plus 11, plus 3, plus 4, so plus 5. So it's looking like it's doing pretty well. What I want to do here today is dive deeper into these stats and how this bot is running. It's using an extended, but this is the same type of exchange as Hyperliquid or any of these other perp dexes. I'm gonna dive deeper into this bot and build for a bunch of other exchanges as well. And at the end of the day, the goal is to have automated trading bots that trade for you 24/7, 365 while you sleep. As you can see, this is at 8 a.m. So this is 30 minutes ago. This one is at 4:51 a.m. I was in REM. 4:34 a.m. I was in REM. 10:30 last night. I was in REM, dude. So yeah, automated trading is the only way to go in my book. I'll show you everything. So right now I'm building out, analyzing extended bots. Okay. So let's see if this is fixed yet. I can't find anything where those environments exist. The issue is that your current terminal session has these minimax varies loaded from somewhere, and they're overriding. Open a new terminal, not a new tab in the same window. Try Claude Code there. That's a good way to look at it, actually. So let's go ahead and try that. Let's say new here. Okay, T. And then C here. Okay, we're back. Claude Max. So maybe it's just that I need to kill all these or something.
Bill, baby, Bill. All the knows tonight. Yes, our slogan must be learn, baby, learn so that we
can earn, baby, earn. "777, Kenny, good to see you, bro. Amco, good to see you, dude. My first stream, P says 777, Kelly. What's up? Chessman, 777, good to see you guys. Good to see you all. Rate limit reached. What are you talking about, rate limit reached? I wonder what account I'm on here. Let me go ahead and get onto my, as you may know, I set up a second account for my OpenClaw. And anyways, I canceled that because I don't use Opus for my OpenClaw. So I'm gonna go ahead and get back into my account that's actually active and then get all set up on Claude Code because it looks like I am using my other one. So rest in peace, Cracker account. You're gone now. Login successful. Okay. Not financial advice, of course. Okay, so let's go ahead here and say launch the app. API error, rate limit reached. What the hell, dude? No way. So let's go to Claude over here. Well, maybe it's in here as well. Say Claude. Okay. Settings. Usage. Dude, I cooked myself. Okay, we're back. We're back. Model. Let's just change the model to default. It's 4.6. Launch the app. Guardian Angel saved me already today. Wow. All right, we're on 4.6 now. Hyperliquid data layer, Moondev, AI trading bots. What I'd like you to do is look at that new HIP3 trading bot section we have with the currently CL. Anyways, what I want you to do here is I want you to build a new type of scanner, and this is going to be called the breakout scanner. It's going to look at data for the past 7 days, and it's going to look for a breakout or breakdown of any token. Now, since we have HIP3 connections as well, we're going to be looking not only at the crypto data, but also the HIP3 section. So at the end of the day, I want to see a list of up to 10
Congratulations on graduating high school.
Breakdowns that are happening right now. It's going to be on 15-minute data for 7 days. You should be able to get all of that data from the API. Let's see here, though. Moondev.com/docs here. You have access to this. HIP3 funding, HIP3 market data. Tick data. Seven days. You can see, you can get the 7-day tick data, no problem here for the crypto side. Let me know if you can do the same thing for the HIP3. I don't know if you can through the Moondev API. So you can look at moondev.com/docs. But if you can't do that, just call the Hyperliquid API directly for, 15-minute data, 7 days. You should be able to get that. I'm going to go ahead and add that to the server right now. So currently we don't have tick data for HIP3 stuff, correct? Can you look at the top 10 HIP3 symbols by volume? And can we start collecting that tick data? Will it hold down our system at all? Top 10 HIP3 symbols by volume based on the last 7 days. And those will be our HIP3 tick datas. And yeah. Send back an API endpoint and directions to update the Moondev docs. Thank you. Okay, so she's cooking on an idea here, just a breakout and breakdown bot I think this is going to be interesting to have, and I'll show you the rest of it later. Well, you're going to be here all day, so just lock in. I'll show you everything. Don't worry. Entered plan mode over here. Now, while they are cooking, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do some stats overviews. You saw that little tease of the extended stats. Okay, she's cooking. So now let me just go ahead and track all of this. Track all of these results here. I have a note sheet that I track them all in. Count 1, 2, and 3. Let's start with account 1 because that seems to make the most sense. Liquidation momentum here. Okay. Grab the equity. I need to zoom out a little bit. Okay, the total volume. And I like to look at the volume because it is helpful in determining what the hell. Where'd that number come from? Start volume of 4 million, not it. It's little. All right, let's go to account 2 here. Got those stats set up here. And she's cooking over here on the left side.
Don't even think about it, bro. Just keep going. Let them find out who it was. They gonna be on you.
So let's go to account 2 here. Okay, new volume is this. A new balance is that. Okay. Okay. Then volume, how much volume was that? Okay. Lick momentum RP. So which one is that? Lick momentum RP, it's this one. Cooking. GM. API keys in the chat. 777. Good to see you, Jacob. Kate. I'm doing pretty good, Russell. It's good to have you. Set up Cloud Code so it can use DeepSeek. Okay. So I did that with Minimax, and then I just switched it back though. Okay, so account 2 is accounted for. I have almost an error, not an error in the bot or anything on account 1, but my tracking's effed up. Tracking big mess up. But that's okay. That happens sometimes. I get the gist. All right, so it looks like she is done here. So perfect. Let's go ahead and read what she has to say. So breakout scanner here scans both crypto and HIP3 for breakouts/breakdowns. Crypto pulls the 15-minute candles directly from Hyperliquid API for 7 days. What the hell, dude? How are you getting it from the MoonDev API and the other one's not? Silly girl. Silly rabbit. How does that work, dude? It's weird because if you look at the moondav.com/docs, I'm pretty sure we have the tick data for non-HIP3 stuff, and you said that you got it for HIP3 stuff. Okay, let's go ahead and see what she cooked because I don't believe it. You didn't cook anything with this one, I can tell. 15-minute candles, okay. Found 72, no signal, okay. So this is going through hyperliquid signals. This is fine too, though. This is fine as well. I don't need to use my API for everything, dude. I don't care. I just want the data. I'm a data dog. It's faster through there. Okay, let's keep this tracking going here. So I need to go ahead and get the total volume because I'm watching the volume because there's more than just the P&L. And in my mind, for this one, it's fire. There's no way it had that much volume, huh? Maybe I looked at this one as wrong as well. I think that's more likely to be it. That's more likely. Okay, what's the ballot? Okay. Okay. Those two are cooking, dude. Those two are free. That's free. That's free, dude. That's free. Okay, now what's up with this? Top breakdowns, breakups, breakouts, and breakdowns. Could not fetch for HIP3. That's what I'm saying, gang. You silly girl. Okay, so let's go ahead here and see. The breakout scanner's built here. What it do? So +2 points signal. What the hell is this? A breakout detection engine? Okay. Donchian. Volume spike. Momentum. So over here, we have the actual server, the API that everybody's running right now. And you can see here, she built a plan. So you already have HIP3 tick data infrastructure, collectors, HIP3 tick data, DB, etc. all exist, but neither collector is running. The rest one died on Jan 29th, and I killed it. System impact is low. HIP3 data collector, so we'll grab it for oil. Okay, this looks good to me. Yeah. So this is the API that you're on right now. People sending their bots up in here, dude. It's crazy. They're throwing their bots up in here. I don't know why. Fireflies.ai, bye-bye. No recording. This is private stuff, dude. This is private. Speaking of private, let's put the live chat, the public on the ad because this is too private. Okay, so she's cooking over here for us. Yes, nice. She's tripping over here. The scanner uses Hyperliquid's API directly for crypto candles, but I could switch it to that. Just use Hyperliquid API directly for both of them. And then tell me a little bit about your math when it comes to breakouts and breakdowns. I don't know if you have a clear just breakout as well, or yeah, just tell me what's the indicators you're using. I was expecting something different, but this is fine. She just went a little more in depth than I would have gone, and that's fine with me. My Mac Mini or my Mac Mini with the screen is on its way. The Mac Neo. I got the Mac Neo on the way. I ordered 2 and they're only sending me 1. I wonder why. Maybe it's based on the color. I got the pink one. I got the pink one, bro. I got the pink and yellow one so I could be obnoxious. But that's fun. Okay, so she's building this breakout scanner because I think this is going to be interesting now that there's always going to be a breakout. What I was mentioning the other day is, okay, when crypto's cooked, okay, well, if you're trading crypto, it's like, okay, are you just going to short? Hold on. Or do you want to find a trending market? Hyperliquid now introduced trending markets to everybody. HL, breakout bots. Can you look into the, I think it's in the jam folder or the course folder. There should be a 5-minute trading bot here. I want you to go ahead and find it and then explain it. I'm actually, I've got a good idea and I would like to understand what it does currently because I think there's an opportunity to do somewhat of a stat arb here where, okay, if we're buying the 5-minute, that 5-minute markets on Polymarket, if we go ahead and take that, but then take a portion of the inverse position on Hyperliquid, I think that's interesting as we can kind of stat arb it and then just unleash one leg if there is a big move or a liquidation coming up. There's all types of ideas once we get a little more market neutral. This absolutely won't be fully market neutral, but it could be very interesting. All right, so let's see what's Gucci here.
Had a great quote that said, rest at the end, not in the middle. That's something I always live by. I'm not going to rest. I'm going to keep on pushing now. A lot of answers that I don't have, even questions that I don't have. But I'm just going to keep going. Just going to keep going, and I'll figure these things out as we go, right? And you just continue to build that way. So that I try to live by that all the time. Rest at the end. Rest at the end.
Rest at the end, baby. So you can see now we're scanning through 146. Let's make this better. Let's make this better, dude. Let's go ahead and just look at the top 50% of both of them. Yeah. So we're only looking at the top 50% of volume. You could go ahead and do a historical snapshot right now of the volume and see, okay, this, that, whatever is in the top 50%. We could rerun this every couple months, but I think it's going to be pretty Gucci for now. You know? So I want to cut the whole scan down. You can run this one time right now and maybe build like a script for it that explains it inside of the same folder and just be like, by the way, put all this stuff in a breakout folder inside the Hyperliquid folder. So inside the bots, inside the Hyperliquid, we're going to go ahead and put a breakout folder here. And you're going to put all these tools, including the scanner you just built. The scanner's sick. Okay, good job. I want you to go ahead and run this new script that finds the top 50% of volume on on HIP3 and on crypto, because then we'll only use this scanner for the top 50% of volume tokens. This will keep us away from e-liquid tokens. Thank you. Okay, that's a good move. 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 That's a good move, dude. That's a good move. You can see she's finding breakouts here. Let's go understand how she's doing the breakouts. Powell, good to see you, dude. Glad you're back. Much love to you. What's up. So let's go ahead and see how she does this math. So single data source Everything calls through Hyperliquid's candle snapshot. Good. And did this work here for top breakouts? I see that, but I don't see any HIP3 things in here. Single data sources, perfect. Now uses Donchian 7-day, okay. So the breakout math here, she went deeper than I would have, which is awesome. So closes over the upper band, closes below the lower band. Okay, so that's how they're calling breakouts through Bollinger Bands. Then we have Donchian channel 7-day rolling high low. Okay, current high versus current low. Okay, volume spike, volume over 2x average. Okay, RSI. This is interesting. Rate of change. The two heavy signals are the core breakout detectors. BB breach, so Bollinger Band breach means price is statistically extended. Donchian breach means it's literally at a 7-day high or low. Okay. The keys and everything in the chat. Shimmying, okay. Shimmy on your way. Come on, let's get it. Keep shimmying, keep shaking, keep shimmying, keep shaking. Keep stepping on the gas, keep baking. Come on, shimmy, shake, do whatever you need to do. Let's get it, dude. So here we got the Polymarket idea here going as well. 5-minute copy bot. Okay, the main 5-minute copy bot. This copies the whale wallet, aka K9 Commandant, who turned 5K into 400K. Okay. How it works: pulls the target wallet every 10 seconds for new positions. Filters to only 5-minute markets. Okay, skipping expired, resolved, stale positions. Copies new positions aggressively. Buys both sides up and down, mirroring the target's asymmetric strategy. Combining cost under $1 per pair. Holds to expiry. Tracks P&L. There's also the course liquidations bot 5-minute, which is a standalone. Uses Moondav API data for 15-minute BTC up and down. The stat arb idea, your concept is solid and creative. Here's how I understand. Okay, so leg 1 would be Polymarket, buy the 5-minute up down market binary. Leg 2 would be Hyperliquid, take a partial inverse position as a hedge. If you buy BTC up on Polymarket, short a small amount of BTC perp on Hyperliquid. What this gives you, more market neutral. If BTC dumps, your Polymarket up position goes to 0, but your Hyperliquid short profits offsetting the loss. Optionally, you can unleash one leg by closing the hedge if you see a big move or liquidation cascade forming. Essentially, you're buying cheap optionality on the 5-minute markets while hedging with perps. Asymmetric payoff. The binary markets have capped downside, $1 max loss. But the perp hedge can run further if there's a real move. Key considerations for implementation. Hedge ratio. Binary payoff is nonlinear versus linear perp. So you'd want a fraction, not 1-to-1. Maybe 20 to 50% timing. Hyperliquid position needs to open close within the safe 5-minute window. When to unleash liquidation data from Moondav API could be the trigger to remove the hedge and let the winning leg run. Cost of hedge. Funding rates plus spread on Hyperliquid eat into the guaranteed spread from both sides. Want me to start scaffolding? Yeah, dude, this sounds pretty good, actually. Source bots. Hyperliquid breakout. Source data breakout scanner. HIP3, those are separate Hyperliquid. So HIP3, no, the Moondev API HIP3 meta endpoint returns 404. Those symbols are not there. Okay, this is my bad, really. You see this directory here? There should be a bots, then Hyperliquid. I want you to put that folder in this folder here. It's my bad. I was working in the wrong environment, but you can switch it all up, make a README of exactly what we built in this folder as well. So I can then send me the link to that README so I can update the other AI. I was just working in the wrong directory. Be like that sometimes, dude. It's tough. It's a tough world. You make mistakes. It's okay. Go ahead and launch that, shorty. Thank you. You're gonna win some, you're gonna lose some, but you live, fight another day. That's why we fight with our hands, baby. That's why we fight with our hands. That's why we fight with our fists, baby. Somebody told me they're gonna give me 2 shots to the chest the other day. Savage out here. It's like, what the hell? What you mean 2 shots to the chest? I fight with my fists, boy. 2 shots to the chest, that's a threat. I wish. Found it both. Okay, so you found both. Now what I want you to do here, this sounds pretty good actually. So what I want you to do is actually go ahead and yeah, let's go ahead and make a new folder here. This is gonna be called Poly Hyper folder. And it can be outside the course, whatever, I don't care. But you can go ahead and explore this GitHub here and bring over any keys you need to bring over. Because at the end of the day, I have a bunch of trading bots for Hyperliquid that are inside of this GitHub that I'm going to give you access to here. And you're going to be able to then go ahead and build this this new bot, and it's going to focus only on BTC. Okay, so when the guy he takes a trade on BTC, we're going to follow him, but then we're going to do 40% opposite on the other exchange. The other exchange is Hyperliquid. So if we're following this guy long on Polymarket BTC, then we're going to go ahead and take that limit short on Hyperliquid, and it needs to loop until it fills. I have literally all of the examples you need are inside of this bots folder in Hyperliquid. So you can build
negotiating.
Yeah.
The deal was already made. Deal was made. When I set out at the beginning of the summer and said, this is the training plan I'm doing, I signed that contract with myself. I'm doing it. You know, throughout that process, you'll start talking to yourself like, man, I think I need to, maybe if we, nope. No, this is non-negotiable.
Non-negotiable, baby. Let's get it. Okay, so she's passing it on over to her. Okay, so everything is moved over. Here's the final layout. Yes, okay, so I'm gonna bounce on you now. Thank you for your service. I love AI, my guy. Okay, so you can see we did a little swifty swap here. I was building the wrong directory, but then she went ahead and moved it on over to your directory. So you can go ahead and now cook with this and then let me know how to get the scanner running. She also said there was some errors with the HIP3 data. Make sure that this does get everything set up correctly so I can go ahead and run the scanner because the scanner is teeing off my next bot here. Okay, thank you. But we're already built. We've already built. We're building in the bottom right as well. So building in the bottom right. Building in the bottom right, top left, everywhere. So you can see here, let me check the current state of the JSON files and see what the HIP3 data looks like. You can see our servers cooking as well. What did we build here? Well, actually a poly market, hyperliquid, stat arb is what I'm teeing up. Ah, they're cooking on both sides. I love this game, dude. I love it. Servers up with all dexes discovered. Okay, so go ahead and now give me the API update so I can send it over to my API team, make it in an easy way that I can go ahead and have them test it, and then I'll go ahead and have them update the documentation. Okay, so send that back to me nice and clearly. Okay, clearly is the word, dude. Clearly is the word. So we got the triple cloud codes going right now. And look who's back on top of the leaderboard. Look who's back. Looky. All right, so I'm grabbing all this info from the HIP3 tick data server, whatever update. Yeah. Let's get it. Hyperliquid data layer. Let's bring her over here. And let's say, hey, shorty, go ahead and test these new endpoints. Okay. After you test them, if they all work, then add them to the HIP3 section of the documentation. Nah, okay, thank you. I love AI, dude. Just love it. 95 cryptos and 36 HIP3s, 131 active symbols, much better. Much better. Better and better every single day. Better and better. That's all we can ask for is better and better. We got the triple. No, we only got double going. No, we got triple. We got three going. How's my Solana doing down here? This is my Solana bot that is running, and we should have made her better today. I think we did. I want to go ahead here and okay, you have access to all of that. You're good to go there. So they're all cooking for me right now. I love this game, dude. I just love being able to come up with the ideas. And then she goes ahead and executes them. You can see this is our old one. Okay, so poly hyper, nice. So now we have a poly market hyper liquid bot. And that's gonna be cool, dude, because I'm seeing all these not stat arbs, I'm seeing all these poly market bots going. And I love stat arb because it allows you to be delta neutral. And who wouldn't want that? Some people don't like that because they want to make bajillion dollars overnight, yada yada. Okay, that's fine. But I'm not trying to make a bajillion dollars overnight. Just not. John Arnold made $3 billion. Jesus, dude. He joined Enron in early 20s and quickly moved on to the trading desk. By 25, he was trader at the biggest energy trading firm in the industry. His trading book made Enron $750 million in 2001 alone, earning him the largest bonus in Enron history. When Enron collapsed, Arnold didn't go down with it. He walked away, took his bonus, and founded his natural gas hedge fund. Over the next 10 years, Century has had an annualized return in excess of 100%. Damn. During the Amaranth Advisors collapse in 2006, Arnold was on the other side of the trade. Damn. Damn, Daniel. Damn. He was dubbed the king of natural gas by 2007. He was from emotion. It's tough, bro.
That fear and greed, that's certainly my personality. But in terms of traits, here's what I would offer as my traits.
Yeah.
Number one is and this detachment from emotion.
Mhm.
So there's a lot of talk about fear and greed drive markets. And to the extent that fear and greed change your process, the more you can remove those emotions, I think the better. I think there is a component of first, and that's certainly my personality, but it developed was
Have you back at it again, 7 to 9? Look how much more training I have done by simply starting at 4. Right? And so now you do that, and as the years go on, the separation that you have with your competitors, your peers, just grows larger, 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 larger. By year 5 or 6, doesn't matter what kind of work they do in the summer, they're never going to catch them.
This should make it so it's, I don't know, maybe not. So 10 is the minimum on Hyperliquid. So we do need to increase the size on Polymarket. That's my point. I want to test some things though. Like obviously, I don't want to do 1-to-1. I know that, but what is this? This is like, I would like to try 40% to start. By 40, I mean 80. By 40, I mean 80, if you know what I mean. It's like 50% here, 50% there, which is actually 80% if you look at 100% of the 50%. You know what I'm saying. Other people probably don't understand me, but that's okay. So I kind of picked 10 and 15 randomly, but I don't think that's actually 40%. So let's start with that 40% here, whatever the math is there. It's like, what, 12 to 10 or something? Okay, so
be an inch wide and a mile deep in this. It was find this niche and try to be best in the world at it, and don't expand the focus.
Yeah.
And so it was North American gas and power. At some point, LNG started to become relevant and put a small team in Europe, but mostly for information flow for the North American Gas and Power Group. There were numerous opportunities to get into oil, to get into metals or agriculture, or start trading energy equities, for instance. And every time considered it, thought, stick with the niche and just focus here. And I think the upside was, if we were successful with it, if that plan worked and we were best in the world, it was going to be enormously profitable. The downside is that the business plan I developed was be an inch wide and a mile deep in this. It was find this niche and try to be best in the world at it, and don't expand the focus.
Yeah.
And so it was North American gas and power. At some point, LNG started to become relevant and put a small team in Europe. But
I think I watched that twice, my bad.
Being on the perfect point of the confidence spectrum. So
We'll go through that later. Gotta stay locked. Appreciate you sharing that with me. Done. Here's the update on the sizing. Polymarket 15. Okay. 40% hits the minimum. Exposure 25. Okay, the hedge is now fixed at $10 on Hyperliquid, then calculated from ratio, so it's clean and you always know exactly what's going on, easy to tweak. Yeah, so sometimes when we put $10 trades in on Hyperliquid, you round down and that makes it like $9.99. Just make sure never to round down. If anything, you round up to 10.01. Okay, thanks, Shorty. All done. Here's what I did. Tested all endpoints, returns 10 symbols with categories. Okay, good. Raw ticks, okay. Open high, low, close. Volume candles, okay. Let me ask this question here for you, Shorty. Hey, so I got a question for you. With tick data on crypto side, I know we're saving 10 symbols of tick data on the HIP3 side. But how many are we calling on the crypto side? Yeah, tick data wise. So question for you, Shorty. So did you push it? Go ahead and push that live. It's not what I wanted to ask you. This is just the wrong person to ask. So 166 on the crypto side, tick data versus 10 on the HIP3 side. Okay, so let's go ahead and give her this. So I'll explain this to her now. I actually have to explain it to a couple people. You can see here that we now collect 166 symbols on the crypto side. And we'll only look at those top 95 that you found. And then we will only look at the 10 symbols we have tick data here for on the MoonDev API. So what this is going to do is it's going to turn all of our data collected into MoonDev API. You can go to moondev.com/docs in order to understand how that works to collect the tick data. But I want you to update this to only have the 95 cryptos and then the 10 HIP3s all through MoonDev API. And yes, the HIP3 stuff is new. So there's only like 10 minutes of data and it's going to be 20 and then 30 and 40. So use what you can, you know. If it doesn't have enough data, then you're just going to go ahead and, yeah, let's just backfill it. So when it doesn't have the 7 days of data, we're just going to have it go call the Hyperliquid API. Okay. But the other stuff, we should use the MoonDev API data. You have all the instructions here. The moondev.com/docs doesn't quite have that updated yet, but I will update it now. So go ahead and build this. Thank you. Okay, so let me get to the moondev.com/docs. I need you to make this update and make sure that it's very clear that it's only the 10 symbols on HIP3 for the tick data. Because these are the highest volume symbols. Okay, thank you. So let's go ahead and give her all of this. This is from the node directly. So you have access to a Hyperliquid node now. Just because you locked in for a short time. So good job, bro. Good job. You got the key and everything. And if you don't have the key, I'm about to drop it again because I'll drop it every few minutes. Because I know people come in and out. So much love to you, 777. Pushed live. So we now have this live on that GitHub. So this is my only public GitHub. Everything else is private. Why? Because I'm a quant, dude. Nobody shares this stuff in general. So why am I going to put it all out for free? I'm not. I'm not. My 2 private GitHubs are private, just for some people in this chat. Hyperliquid data layer is a public thing. So I do have open source. This is open source, and I just updated it here 3 minutes ago. So you have access to this GitHub. Where? Well, go to the moondev.com/docs and click GitHub, and it should take you there. Hyperliquid stat arb poly market. Okay, Moondive. Done. Math.seal. Beautiful. You'll hit the 10.01 instead of the 9.99. Beautiful, Shorty. All right, sweet. So what's the full path to run this hoe? So she's gonna rewrite these files here, and I'm gonna go ahead and cook this. You're gone. Oh, I wanted to see if this works too. Nice, dude. Very, very, very subtle update I made there, and it just ruined me so many times. I'll tell you, just because I said it. But if I'm over here and I need to click, like I'm clicking into this AI over here, I'll click it, right? Like I'm not in the app right now, I'm on the browser. I'll click the app and be meaning to kill this instance. So I'll click it and then I'll hit Command CC. But in the past, I would have to click it again to highlight it. So just these subtle updates. This is just gonna get so sick. So if you're coding with me, if you code anything like me, I'm building this exactly for how I code. Dude, my biggest problem here was, Claude Code's sick, but how are you gonna tab through and try to find all your Claude codes? I don't know about you, but that was killing me. That was slowing me down so big. So 29,467,000. Need to remember that. Okay. Push live. Okay, done. Okay, and this is the bot here. So this is what we built already today.
You have naturally. Skill is only developed by hours and hours and hours of beating on your craft.
Hours and hours and hours. Double check that it doesn't print out any keys or public-private keys in this printout, and make sure that the printouts are fun, nice, and use term color in order for me to be able to visually engage with this and understand what's going on. I obviously need all of the necessary information printed out in the terminal. Thank you. But no private keys, ENVs, etc. Okay, so I'm about to run this up here in the top. Yeah, let's see here. Volume snapshot, okay. Everything's working now. Here's the summary. Volume snapshot, 64 cryptos plus 10 HIPs. 74 symbols of scan, okay. Filtered to only symbols. Moondev API tracks 129 track, top 50% by volume, okay. All 10 symbols from Moondev API, okay. Volume snapshot, crypto symbols cross-reference with the Moondev API. Breakout scanner, okay. So what's the full path to the breakout scanner? Can you give me the full path, the breakout scanner? Thank you. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and say update here, and I'm gonna bring this over here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put her, I'm gonna get her about here. I'm gonna say T-float, bro, and then I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say that, copy path. Okay, now I've copied path. Now let's run this new scanner we built because this tees everything off. You can see I already built a stat arb in the bottom right. I already built a stat arb bot, dude. I built a stat arb bot today, and we are teeing up for this breakout as well. And this isn't your grandma's breakout bot. This is your AI's breakout bot. It doesn't work though, so it's what it is. Shit is what it is. Okay, you can see we got a little bug here. Go ahead and fix it. Thank you, shorty. Okay, so clean, no keys, nothing. Okay. Let's go ahead and see what that the path is. Send me the full path, thank you. God, that is the laziest thing you could ever do. And I do it often. I do it often, dude. I've done it like 6 times today. It's embarrassing. Run it. ETH account? What are you talking about? Come on, bro. What are you talking about? Okay, dude. You have all the examples in the world over here, so I don't know what to tell you, bro. Lock in. That's all I gotta tell you. You're the GOAT. I'm here for you. You're here. I'm here. We're here. But that's a silly mistake. T-Flow, bro. We're in there. Okay, CD. Okay, I've done my part. I've done my part. I can't do anything else. I can't do more than that. I can't do more than that because here, let's give her a bot that's actually connected. Yeah, dude, this should be fine. Well, that's stat R. I mean, that's HIP3. Give her a good example. I'm cooking you guys on the leaderboard, by the way. I knew you didn't want to compete. No one's gonna save it, dude. Ain't nobody gonna save you, dude. You can't compete. Lock in. Okay, now we're scanning all 64. Look at this breakdown on ETH. Really? For real, for real? We'll look at that at the end here. Look at that at the end. Yeah, dude. I knew that was I didn't know that was a problem, but I never used Python 3. Why do you even use that is my question. Hyperliquid key not found in ENV. Okay, let me go handle that. So this is in Polymarket trading bots. Okay, so let me open that up. Code dot. So if you don't have the code dot locked yet, you got to get that locked, bro. So let's go over here to the ENV. Close some of these things. It says Jan here, website, backtesting course, Polymarket main, Polyhyper. Okay. Polyhyper ENV here. Okay. I need to get my key in my ENV. So what kind of key does it need? Well, it told me right here. So let me go ahead and say Hyperliquid key. Hey, shorty, I done told you, please go ahead and bring it over, but that's okay. I'll do it myself. I don't want you snooping in there anyways. So let's go to Moondive Trading Bots. I'm on my ENV, so this is very scary to me. I'm very scared right now. Let's go to ENV here. Okay. Hyperliquid key. Okay. Save that up. Okay. Now we're in there. Swimwear. Let's go ahead and close all of this so I never open the ENV key again. Okay, let's run it back. Checking USDC, Polymarket USDC. Yeah, so we're cooked, dude. It's current account value. Is that facts, dude? Nah, it says I have 70 to trade here. So this must be getting the wrong. Because it says 0 on Hyperliquid and 0 on Polymarket. So make sure on Polymarket that you're using the main account, not like account Not like one of those sub accounts. You could look at like my no market bot to see what account that's using. Use that one because right now it's showing that I have $0 in my Polymarket account, but I have 70 cash, portfolio of 546. And then let's see what might be going on here. Let's go ahead and fix that first off. And then see what may be going on here with the Hyperliquid one. The current account value. Let me go. Maybe I was using a different account because I could have sworn I had this set up to be my, I'll figure it out. App.hyperliquid. Tricky part is I can't log on to either of those while I'm on stream. Run it again. Nah, it's still cooked, dude. You have my literally, you can see the account right there.
Don't run with the pack. If everyone is trying to solve the same problem, whole group of people, that's the latest and greatest thing to do. Don't do that. Do something original. Don't follow the pack.
Yes, that's correct. It's not raw. It's in Polymarket. All right, well, I might lose you for half a second. I gotta get this handled. So if I lose you, I'll be right back. We still here? Zoom, we still here? So she's working on that error, which is nice. Hyper Poly bot. All you really got to do is look at my no market bot to see how we get the on poly market balance so we can then just do that. Okay, thank you. Let's see if this works now. Total exposure 24 per page. Poly market portfolio balance, hyperliquid cash. So almost. Getting closer, but you can see that it doesn't get my cash still. So it says I have 470 balance, but in realidad, I have that plus the cash. And you can see the screenshot on Polymarket here. So go ahead and fix that. Thank you. What the hell? And the no market bot should show exactly how to do this. Thank you. And if it doesn't, go ahead and look at one of the other bots. Iterate by yourself on this until you can see my cash of $70. Okay, thank you. And then once you figure out the problem, go ahead and implement the poly hyper bot. Thank you. Perfect timing. Mm. And then let's go here to Polymarket code dot and change this up a bit. Oh my God, my API, my key is open. Let's see if this gets this new account on. I just switched my accounts on Hyperliquid. There should be at least some cash in there. Checking balances. Hyperliquid 128. Interesting. So many hype accounts, dude. So much hype around here. So many hyper accounts, dude. I thought that was a different one. Okay, this one's fine. This one's fine. This one's fine, my guy. This one's fine. We'll use that one. Okay. Done the fix. Instead of checking on-chain USDC, which returned 0, it now checks the CLOB get allowance. Okay, let's see if this is all set up, because if so, then we've built what we wanted to build. No way. Let's make sure we're good everywhere here as well. Because remember, we built out that breakout scanner. That's going to be very, very nice for me. So fix both issues. Let's go ahead and see if she fixed them, dude. You can see breakout scanner.py. Okay. So I'm looking for all the different breakouts here. BB breakdown. Okay. So ETH, it says it's in a breakdown. Wow. ETH here. On the 15 minutes, I guess, technically. Technicalities. Oh, and what I'm going to do here is I'm on the VV right now. So I'm going to jump off the VV because it's chopping. So if I lose you here, I'll be back. Because you know how it goes here in crypto land. Oh, I can't trade there. I can't trade here. You can't trade then. I'm not a financial advisor. You can see I'm low on USDC here. I think it's time. I think it's time to add a little bit more cash to my, what you might call it. I'm going to add just a little bit of cash here because I think it's important to keep this going.
To die on a treadmill. You might have more talent than me. You might be smarter than me. But if we get on the treadmill together, right? There's two things. You're getting off first, or I'm going to die. It's really that simple.
Quite simple, dude. Quite simple. So I'm just gonna go ahead and keep running it up because the way I look at this Solana stuff, I know it's Solana season is not here. I get that, but I'm doing it for us. I'm doing it for me. But at the end of the day, that's how I justify going a little bit harder, is because if I am paying a couple $100 a month here to have a scanner on Solana to see what is actually trending, this was very, very profitable when Solana season was here. So my justification is if I'm paying a couple $100 a month to have this Solana scanner running and buying tokens early and seeing what floats to the top, then it's not just for me. Yes, it is for me. All this is for me, but I believe code's a great equalizer, so I share it all. So I can take L's here on the Solana bot side to see what's actually trending to the top. And if I look at this each day, I'm not saying any of this is going to make you money, but it's like it's a multiplier, right? It's not me just looking at this stuff. It's everybody. So I don't know. I'll stay locked with Solana because there's nothing more fun than that, dude. There's nothing more fun than Sol season. I'm sorry. I optimize for fun. I'm gonna start all these over. These are multiple bots here I have running and incubating, and I'm starting them over because I've jumped off the VV a couple times here, jumped on and then jumped off. I need to go claim a bunch of cash here on these Polymarket bots, but again, I got to jump back on the VV to do that. So I'll go ahead and do that after this so they can keep going. But yeah, dude, I think we finished this. Let's see. This timed out because I broke it. So let's go ahead and run it back. This is our scanner setting up for tomorrow's breakout bots that I want to build. Today, I wanted to build this stat R bot, and I feel like we have bug-ish. You can see break up, 7-day new high, RLC plus 27, ZRO. This one, Aster, break down. Okay, so there's all types of ideas I can pull from here. I'm glad you're here. Much love to you. I'm glad you're locked today because I'm locked every single day. And I'm down to show you everything. Python still revolves in base. You need the full path. What the hell? What am I even doing, dude? I don't even know what I'm doing here, so just gonna cook it. Python, run it. So I run these no market bots from this Python environment, the T-Flow environment, so they should work. It seems like now that we're combining the Hyperliquid and the Poly market that they're breaking. Please fix. Hi, I entered a bit late due to work. Can I get the API key? You can. A lot late, but definitely not a bit. Definitely not a bit, but welcome. Definitely far from a bit. Actually, this is a bit close to the end. But you made it. You made it. You made it. Let me see if I can answer any questions here. I'm just going to be debugging this here, so I'm going to get it fixed and running here. This here, the scanner is ready for tomorrow's spots. Breakdown. Okay, these are breakdowns. Break out, break up. And then how is this doing? Has 0, trying the Hyperliquid backfill. Okay. I need a little more information here on these HIP3s to be real with you. Can you add a little bit more information here when you see the HIP3s using the backfill? Like, I don't know what it's doing from here. Is it analyzing it? Did it see nothing? You know? Poly balance. Let's lock in, bro. This isn't a hard problem. Go ahead and iterate till it's fixed. Okay, perfect. So now this is going to give us a little bit more information. This is the breakouts. Who are the people that post studies to the Quant Elite? What's their research process? Their research process is my research process. I hire those people. They're on my team. They are quants that are going through this. They're going through papers across the internet, going through videos and coming up with trading strategies from those and writing them nice and concisely for me. But I believe code is a great equalizer. So I share that with you, anybody that is willing to dive in if you truly want bots trading for you for the rest of your life and not have to worry about the ins and outs. This channel here are strategies broken down from PhD papers, YouTube videos, podcasts. I hired these quants to do that for me. And then they take it to the next level and they post code based off of these strategies that they write and give to you so you can automate your trading. They give them to you and I just have them put it in a public forum for us. So I don't know. Just sometimes, some days you wake up and you just don't have any ideas for yourself. So just jump in here, grab one of these ideas. It's a starting point, get your brain going. It's kind of like, I don't know, sometimes you don't want to go to the gym and all you got to do is go to the gym and you'll start working out. Some days you don't have the inspiration or the idea of a strategy to test out. Okay, well, here's all of the papers that are hard to read, broken into nice short strategies. And then those strategies are back tested. And there's also like a bunch of code I put in here, bots and stuff. It's essentially where I drop all my code, that in the GitHub. So let's go see Hyper, Liquid, Stat, ARB, Polymarket. Now it'll work no matter what. Yeah, let's see about that, dude. This seems like a little mini-max problem, dude. Are you mini-max? Are you mini-max? Because you acting like mini-max. Shit, bro. Kindly, I ask you to lock in. At a high level, what strategies are you currently running? The highest level you're going to get, dog, is watching over my shoulder. Nobody's going to give you a plug and play bot. Nobody's going to tell you their edge. This is the high level. You pay $5 to come see the high level. You want the details? That's something entirely different. Obviously, can't just sit here and teach all day, so I don't even try. I threw that video that shows you my system that I follow in order to come up with profitable trading bots that trade for me 24/7, 365 while I sleep. You can see we now have this bot finished here today. So the StatArb bot is live. We are good to go. Now I will take some time to answer the chat. I got a lot of work to do today, so I'm going to stay locked. But let me go ahead and answer the chat, as you guys did find me somehow, and you guys are stepping on the gas, dude. So I love to see it. I love to see it, and I'll answer any questions that you have here in the chat. Let me go ahead and scroll up because I know I've been.
Imagine you had everything you wanted. Everything. Imagine you were everything you ever wanted to be. And capture that feeling. That's the easiest way to manifest what you want.
All right, I'm scrolling to the top. 777. Good to see you, Kenny, Kelly, P. Good to see you, Amco. Throw a 777 if you guys are still locked here today. Artel 777. Good to see you, Ingrid. Scrolling up to the top, make sure that I answer all questions I do see here. Hi, Moondev. How are you? I'm doing great. Rosas, how are you? Thank you for locking in today. Thank you for dropping that bash script, Ingrid. You can see here, this bot is running fine now because I did add a little bit of cash. Where can I get the API keys? I think I already answered that. LFG 777K8N Jacob, Timmy, Powell, we're locked, dude. Arnold, hi. How you doing, dude? Everybody's got the API key. Good morning, Dev. I'm new to this. How long do we have access to the API? I get to learn the content. In the roadmap, you have 24 hours-ish, but sometimes it's longer because I don't come back the next day. I bought the AI masterclasses going through YouTube. Is there a way to get lifetime API key if I don't want to join the full course? The only way to get the lifetime API key is this. I don't have the time. I'm chasing Jim Simons, the $31 billion man. I've got enough profitable bots. I don't need your guys' money. If you want everything I have, including the API key, moondev.com/go. Get your trading bots live. At the end of the day, I'm going to help you get bots live. Even if you don't know how to code, I'll help you get your bots live. Have live trading bots for the rest of your life that trade without emotion. That's why I teach you in the Algo Trade Camp. The AI Masterclasses shows you how to use AI like I do all the heavy lifting. Solana, you're able to build on Solana. That's important. You got to be able to build for all platforms. You saw me build for Polymarket today, Solana, Hyperliquid. This is just the fast track, dude. You can see what's on here. It's moondev.com/go. 17.95, which is a crazy price because this is literally 5 years of my knowledge and secrets to get you caught up to speed with me as quickly as possible. So the way I look at it is your 5 years of tinkering worth 17.95? Yes. And I've been doing this for 5 years. And I've had intelligent engineers telling me where to go, what to do this entire time. I've had people from Jim Simon's firm come in here and give me ideas. Your 5 years and my 5 years are not the same, but you have an option to get everything I know here, short, concise videos. And you were just asking about the API key. So I wanted to show you this API key is no joke. $10,000 value for obvious reasons. If you go try to buy the liquidation data from somewhere else, it's going to cost you $900 a month. And for 12 days, I give you 18 months. Both my GitHubs here, Moondev app access. You can see what other people have to say. I'm going to be here every single day, stepping on the gas, just getting further and further, making more and more separation from everybody else. You can make the decision if you'd like. I got to get back to work. Let me keep answering some questions here. This is cool, and I'm excited to get all this up and running. P says, is my energy better spent inside the course first to get a better understanding of everything, or should I be here picking up the latest stuff? I would say, to answer your question, where should you spend your time? If your goal is to get live trading bots trading for you 24/7, then definitely spend your time in the course. And if you understand everything that's in the course and all of these mini courses and all the code, if you understand all of that, I've gotten a bunch of questions today, like how do I get caught up to speed? You'll be caught up to speed with me, and then these Zooms will make much more sense. So definitely join, or if you're not in it already, that's how you get up to speed. And since you are in it already, definitely spend your time on learning, and then you can go ahead and then understand what I'm actually doing today. How do I set up everything, what I see? Arnold asks, how do I set up everything? Again, I'll defer to this as I can't teach this every day. I'm chasing Jim Simons, the $31 billion man. You know, this is moondev.com/go here. And you can get caught up to speed with me if you want, but I'm locked every day and I'm just going to get further and further away. If you want to get caught up to speed, that's fine. If not, that's fine as well. There is a 90-day money-back guarantee and a couple payment options. You can pay with cash, crypto, credit, etc. If you need to split into 2 payments, do that. See if there's any other questions here. Who are the people that post in the strategy section? Those are my team of quants. You have access to everything now. So now I have this bot running here today. And then we also have this here, this scanner that is kind of teeing off tomorrow. So you can see no signal. Okay, perfect. So it does get the signal for HIP3, and also it gets the signal for crypto. So now I have a scanner that is running 24/7, 365, looking for breakouts, not only across crypto, but across futures, stocks, etc. That's pretty amazing. And today we built a somewhat of a statistical arbitrage bot. It's going to be longing on one place and shorting on another one. Please, can you reply to my email for the member key? Still be here every day. Yeah. If you're part of the Lifetime Art, you got the member key. I'll send it to you here soon. I hope it hasn't been too long. We got a team sitting there. I mean, could you tell me actually how long ago you emailed? I just want to make sure that that is not falling too slow. So how long ago did you shoot this in email? Want to make sure that team is tight. I don't handle it, but I obviously oversee the team. So you can see that this is selling right now, the Solana bot. I think it's important to be able to trade across all markets. That's why you see me building today for Polymarket, Solana, Extended, and Hyperliquid. This is crazy. Do you share your Polymarket strategies in your full course? In my full course, This is lifetime access to everything. And I go over 4 different Polymarket trading bots here inside of the Polymarket trading course. So everything you see me built today is stemmed from what I teach here in the Polymarket trading bot course. So there's 4 full bots, and the whole goal here is not to give you a plug and play, make $1 million overnight. I think that's stupid. I think it's all fake. If somebody says they're going to give you a plug and play, that bot is going to zero because it's just math. Check out something called Ask AI about alpha decay. But what I can do is teach you how to build bots with your ideas across all of these platforms. So Polymarket, Solana, Hyperliquid, Coinbase, Binance, whatever. And then you could go ahead and learn or be able to build anything for the rest of your life. So it's like the whole premise of give a man a fish, he'll eat for a night, or teach a man how to fish, he'll feed his family for the rest of his life. So if you want live trading bots that run 24/7, like you've seen today, this is the option, moondev.com/go. That's just answering your question, SimGolf. Another question here in the public chat. How many agents do you have? How many is necessary? I have an agent for anything that I need to do that is repetitive. So today you saw one of my agents pop up here. It's my Guardian agent. It's always looking at my computer in order to see when I'm running out of resources, and it saved me at the start of today. We fixed it. Okay, I have other agents running that are listening to my voice and coming up with ideas based off of what I actually do each day. And that's pretty fire. So what I'm doing, and then also I have agents that find good parts of these lives and turn them into short parts, because a lot of people ask for short videos. But how can I make short videos when I'm chasing a long man? $31 billion is a lot. I'm not here to make videos. If you want to watch, come to the Zoom. If you don't, that's okay. I'll be here tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day. You can learn everything if you like. You know where to go. I message you when you want to meet up in PR. Probably never. Probably never, bro. To be honest. I like to keep it anon, but maybe I already know you. Maybe I already know you. That's the thing. I'm somewhat active. I'm not super active, but moondev.com/backtest. How long have you had backtest data? I have backtest data. You can have data. If you go to the data tab, you can get data for the last 10 years, dude. It just depends how much data is there. For a lot of the crypto symbols, I have data from the start. Like BTC, you can get 10 plus years. moondev.com/backtest.
Talent you have naturally. Skill is only developed by
hours and hours and hours
beaten on your craft.
Damn, he builds so fast. He doesn't even know what backtest is. Okay, yeah, this is some data I was testing a bunch of backtests on. These are some backtests that I was uploading to this website for a while. Let's see here. I don't think it's uploading anymore though. 3/5/26. Looks like we are uploading a bit. So I'm trying to move everything into the Quant app, MoonDev app here. But yeah, we got a lot done today. As there's no more questions, I will leave now. Much love to you guys. 777. Check out your emails. Check out Discord if you want to come back. I'll be here tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day. Much love to you guys. Thank you so much for locking in today. Vince, much love. Kelly, good to see you. Kenny, appreciate everybody coming through today. We'll be back tomorrow and the next day and the next day. I've got this running here. I'm going to let it keep running all day today. No active BTC positions from Target. Okay. Tomorrow, I really want to work on this breakout because this is interesting. It's breakout in multiple different ways. And yeah, we'll dive into that. Peace, fam.